That's breakdown. That's real. Gentlemen, how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
You guys aren't allowed to let me down today, all right? I've lost too many times to Rue. You guys need to avenge me, at least as a manager. Listen, you guys are good players. I didn't know you guys would be as good as you are. You guys aren't like elite top players because you guys don't prep, but that's okay. I don't want you guys to prep. I want you guys to have fun.
Got this match going on. One of two matches I'll be having with Daniel, so I'm excited. I'm ready to see what he can do. Nick, how are you feeling, bud?
That's what we're doing today. We're just doing this to have fun.
Real backhanded intro, Javi.
Yeah. No, I love you guys. You guys are the best, but you guys aren't actually the best. You guys are pretty good.
I'm doing good. I'm ready to play some trivia again. Let's see how this one goes.
I'll take it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. They're good players. We're
Yeah.
maybe better players. We'll see.
Hello there.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fandom Fights. We're here for a teams match. The real breakdown, the Underminers. What are your thoughts, Nick? Oh, that's Nick. Hey, Nick, what's going on? Actually, before we talk about the match, I did want to bring up something. I think this is the perfect hair length for me.
That's good, yeah.
Thoughts?
Right there. Mine's getting a little long. It's growing up. See it?
The match.
Excited, Tim. Two rookie teams both came out swinging in their debut. Both won with a knockout. Both have stumbled since and tasted the bitterness of defeat, and neither wants to do it again.
No.
But one will. I'm excited to see it.
Harsh. All right. Well, life is harsh, gentlemen. Let's get into it, starting with round number one. Nick, how's it going to work?
Round number one is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions that are on Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down the answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual players get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge prior to the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number one?
No.
All righty. Your first question will come in the category of mixed bag. In Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, what is the name of Davy Jones's ship? Jones's.
Yeah.
The
Joneses is precious. How's your weekend?
Been busy.
Yeah, busy boy. You see
Yeah.
some friends?
No. Well, yeah, but also no.
5, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Josh.
The Flying Dutchman.
Let's go to Matt
The Flying Dutchman.
and Daniel
Flying Dutchman.
and Nick.
Flying Dutchman.
Flying Dutchman.
I watched it last night.
I haven't watched it in a decade because it's the second worst Pirates movie.
It's not good. All right. Your next question is coming in the category of Pixar. In The Incredibles, what is the super alter ego name that Buddy chooses for himself? God, I love it when you rewrite my questions. It is, man, you are so good at it. What did I say originally? Did I not give enough context?
I'll tell you in the next question what you said.
Does it give it away? Is that that
Yeah.
the problem? Yeah. 5,
Doesn't
4,
not give it away.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matt.
Incrediboy.
Let's go to Daniel.
Incrediboy, I guess.
Let's go to Nick
Didn't have it.
and Josh.
Incrediboy.
That is correct. We Also would have accepted Syndrome. But Incrediboy is correct. Whoopsies. Nick, I have the score 4-3.
Yes, Tim, that's what I have.
All right. What's next?
Next question comes in the category of Law and Order. At the start of Bad Boys Ride or Die, Bad Boys Ride or Die, what type of hot food does Marcus order from a gas station?
Man, I fucked that one up.
Yeah, right there, Tim.
So what did you change that would have made
You had it
even
as
worse?
superhero name.
That would have been fair because that was Incrediboy is the superhero.
Here's the problem. I forgot about the Incrediboy thing because Tim wrote the answer as Syndrome, and I was like, he's a villain at that point. I don't need anyone giving me some bullshit challenges.
At the end of the movie, he tries to be a hero and stuff. Like that's what I was going for. It was
No, he doesn't.
That's the whole point of the movie.
I'm Syndrome. Yeah, no, I got it. All right. Whatever.
Blood,
Everyone's
pens
smart
down.
ones.
Let's go to Daniel.
Wings. I don't know.
Let's go to Nick.
Beef patty.
Let's go to Josh
Chimichanga.
and Matt.
As he says in the movie, throw some relish on that motherfucker.
Hot dog is correct. So we're tied up 4-4. Your next question is in the category of horror icons. Which Friday the 13th film features a copycat killer named Roy? Beef patty also was. I like that one.
I felt the same way, Rue.
Am I misremembering The Incredibles?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Isn't the whole point is that he tries to
he tries to pretend to be a
hero or whatever.
Yeah.
To, get beef.
I'm a new hero.
And then The Incredibles show up and they're like, "Fuck you."
We know he's a villain at that point.
That's exactly what happens.
He pretends to. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Javi's got the words that need. Yeah,
Those were good dialogue. Ash shows up and goes, "Fuck this guy."
Pens down. Yeah, Brad Bird, incredible director. Let's go to Nick.
Jason Lives.
Let's go to Josh.
As I said, Friday the 13th.
Let's go to Matt
Jason X.
and Daniel.
Friday the 13th 3.
All incorrect. We were looking for A New Beginning. A New Beginning. Part 5 also. All right. Nick, what's next?
Next question comes in the category of the Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, in what type of event does Harry faint from a Dementor, causing him to end up in the hospital room?
When was the last time you were in the hospital? Was it when you broke your jaw?
Well, that
No,
could mean
that's a
two
lot.
things. Could it mean when he was a patient or a visitor?
Patient.
True. Patient. I was going to say, at my last job, I had to go to the hospital a lot. Because them kids be getting drunk.
5, 4,
It's not
3,
even a joke. That's what I had to do.
1. Yeah, pens down. Let's go to Josh.
Face eating.
Let's go to Matt.
Quidditch match.
Let's go to Daniel
Quidditch match.
and Nick.
Quidditch match.
Yeah, Nick, I don't have to kill you.
Correct. All right, your next question is in the category of the MCU. In Captain America Civil War, who does Rumlow mention that causes Steve to become distracted during the opening?
I really like in the sixth Harry Potter when they go to that face eating competition, and they eat faces at the event that they have.
That's fair. That's fair. I forgot about that scene. 5, 4, 3. I think that was the director's cut.
Underrated for sure.
Hands down. Let's go to Matt.
Hot take. I think this is the worst Captain America movie. I'm speaking against Clevelanders, and if people know me, I hate that. Bucky.
Let's go to Daniel.
Bucky Barnes, I think is last name.
And Nick.
I didn't get it. Peggy Carter.
Josh.
Bucky the Winter Soldier.
Bucky the Winter Soldier is correct. 7-7. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
What's next?
Next question comes in the category of American Spies. In which American spy film does the main character at one point make a living as a street fighter in Greece?
How much do you hate me right now?
A lot. You're like 2 for 6.
What? No. I forgot the word film in the question, and I fucked up the...
I wrote Flying Dutchman. We're just going to run through it. We're going to pull
Yeah, that's fine. I wrote Incredibles. I wrote the
pulling the
Bad
curtain
Boys.
wide open. Superhero and Incredibles.
Yeah.
Ride of Die.
No, that's a ride or die. What are you talking about?
I changed it as I was reading it. Countdown.
Oh, 5. 4.
That's over 2.
2. 1. Pens down. Nick, pens down. Nah. Let's go to Daniel.
That's Born Identity without the.
Let's go to Nick.
Born Legacy.
Let's go to Josh.
I said Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
And Matt.
Jason Bourne, the only Bourne film that's a name.
Jason Bourne is correct. All right, your next question is coming in the category of James Bond. In Goldfinger tells all of his contracted men that he owes them how much money in gold bullion? Bullion.
This one's more of a nitpick, but it's still valid. If you're gonna put 2 words next to each other, like in Goldfinger, Goldfinger, like you should probably put the in Goldfinger at the end.
To be fair, I wrote this one a while ago and it got moved into this match.
That makes no difference.
You had plenty of time to rewrite it as well.
Well, this is just
Wow, this is just like a married couple fighting right now.
You didn't take out the trash last night.
He's like, good.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nick.
10 million.
Let's go to Josh.
I don't know, 500K.
Let's go to Matt.
Said 1 million.
And Daniel.
Dang, I said $1 billion.
1 million is correct. So Matt,
Listen, it was the 60s. I'm like, what would be a lot in the 60s?
Nick, I have the score 9-7. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, your next question coming from Nick.
The penultimate question is in the category of Fight Night. Who plays Clubber Lang in Rocky 3?
All right. So just to be clear,
Yeah.
we already just Incredibles I fucked up. Ride of Die.
Yep.
Harry Potter was fine.
I wrote the horror one.
Yeah. The Captain America one was all right.
No.
What? What was wrong with that one?
Wait. No, I was thinking of something else. All right.
You love that movie. That's fine.
See, I thought there was an issue when I was reading it. But there isn't. You're 2 for 5.
Let's go to Josh.
Mr. T.
Matt.
Peter the Fool, Mr. T.
Daniel.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And Nick.
B.A. Baracus himself, Mr. T.
Mr. T is correct. 11-8 is your score as we get into the final question in the category of creature features. In Jurassic World Dominion, after collecting the locust sample from the farm, who does Ellie take the sample to get their opinion? Is it because I didn't capitalize Ellie?
All my groceries just fell off the table. But yes, you did not capitalize Ellie.
Listen, do you not want me to write questions anymore?
Or like you put 2-2, like 2-2. Bring the sample to get their opinion. You could have said like, Ellie takes the sample to whom for their opinion.
Well, pens down. That's fair. That's fair. I'll take the criticism. Let's go to Matt.
Was it Alan?
Let's go to Daniel.
Jeff Goldblum.
Let's go to Nick.
Alan.
And Josh.
I said Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Alan is the correct
Bummer.
answer. Dream Raptor. Yes. So, score going on to round number 1 is 13-8. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, let's get into round number 2. How's it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like it, they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like to check down a multiple choice, at which point it will only be worth 1. Be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today, we have YA, Galaxy Quests, Pixar, Marvel, Wizarding World, Mixed Bag, MCU, and DreamWorks Animation. Real breakdown. You are in the lead. Would you like to spin or defer?
Good work, gentlemen. This is an okay wheel, but I feel like there's probably a good 3 or 4 categories we might want to get rid of. So you want to have
I'm
them go
thinking
first?
spin second. Yeah, I'm thinking we spin second. Yeah. How about you, Nick?
I can go with that.
Okay. So we will bring in Javi. This will be the spin for the Underminers.
Great.
Lands on DreamWorks Animation.
Do you guys think you guys can work through it?
Lace, I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either.
All right. I
Let's
think
do it.
it's all right for you guys. I think we go multiple if you need to, but talk it out. Obviously, use your repeats. You guys still have 3, I think, right?
Yeah.
Great. Cool.
Come on,
And you
Tom.
guys got this.
Just to recap,
right.
what's the score?
13-8.
All right.
All right, Nick, you want to go ahead and read them their questions in DreamWorks Animation?
Gladly, Underminers. I'll be giving you your questions in the category of DreamWorks. Are you prepared for them?
Yes.
Your first question. In which DreamWorks film is the title character a school principal?
It's the title character. Oh, that's Captain Underpants.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Although
Three.
The Adventures
Go for
of Captain Underpants. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Real breakdown chance for a 2-point steal.
Nick, I'm pretty sure it's just Captain Underpants.
Yeah, I think it's the answer's right. The title's wrong, but if
Yeah.
you think it's just Captain Underpants, then we'll go with that.
Captain Underpants, final answer.
That is correct for the 2 points.
Dang it! I psyched myself out there.
No, you're good. I've never seen it. I remember reading the books.
I totally thought there was
Since you're
like a weird
both
title.
rookie teams, the full title is Captain Underpants: The First Epic Movie.
Nah, there was a weird title.
But if there are no other movies in the series, we will take just the main title part.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's good to know.
Good
All
to
right.
know.
All right, Underminers, your second question. Who voices Tigress in the Kung Fu Panda franchise?
Angelina Jolie. I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Angelina Jolie. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your third question. In The Croods: A New Age, what nickname is Mrs. Betterman given as a member of the Thunder Sisters?
I've never seen it. I think we should do multiple choice.
Yeah, we're gonna
Unless
go
you
multiple choice. No, I haven't. Multiple choice on this one.
Yeah.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Sunrise, B, Beef Stew, C, Mountain Lady, or D, Bog Water?
Any idea?
Nope. No idea.
Cool. We're gonna go with D, Bogwater, because it rhymes with Grug. Final answer.
No.
That is correct. That's how you
Let's go.
Oh,
You just made a reference to the film that you claimed not to have seen. All right.
No, I've seen the first one.
Oh, that's fair. All right, your penultimate question. In How to Train Your Dragon 2, Hiccup discovers which of his family members that he thought dead to be alive.
His mom.
His mom.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Mom, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, and Underminers, your final question. In Shrek 2, during the heist to rescue Shrek, which fairy tale creature is revealed to be wearing women's underwear?
It's Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Final
Pinocchio,
answer.
final answer.
And that is correct for 2 more points.
I'm wearing ladies' underwear. Are you? I love that part so much.
So good.
That's a great question, Nick. All right, 15 all. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, we'll bring back the wheel and Mr. Moses. This will be the spin for Real Breakdown. It lands on Galaxy Quests.
So here's my thought. You all have a lot of leeway. I low-key don't think this is bad for you at all. So I kind of would take it because we just need a good lead. There's some things we don't want, and I think the both of you can work through this, but you can risk to spin again based on your gut.
Nick,
Matt, you make the call on this one.
Star Wars, Star Trek,
I know.
AVP, Avatar, Dune.
The AVP is what's scaring me away. I want to spin again to be safe.
Y'all can do that. Y'all got the space.
Okay. This is what you're going to be stuck with. And it lands on the MCU.
Yeah. Take your time. Wait till about 2 seconds for the repeats, please. Use multiple choice. Yeah.
Okay. Where'd you go, Rue? There you are. Okay. All right. I'll be giving you your questions real breakdown in the category of MCU. Are you ready for them?
Yes.
Okay. Your first question. In which MCU film does the main hero initially steal his super suit that he wears for the majority of the film?
Ooh, majority of the film threw me off there. Okay. Because Cap steals it early on, but he doesn't wear it the majority of the film. He has the redesign.
4.
You want to go multiple?
Or do you want to use a repeat for more time?
Repeat.
Yeah.
That is your first repeat. Your question again. In which MCU film does the main hero initially steal his superhero suit that he wears for the majority of the film?
Nick. Ant-Man. Because he initially steals it and then he's gifted it.
That sounds right.
Ant-Man, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question. Who plays Thanos in Avengers Infinity War?
Josh Brolin, final answer.
Yeah.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Iron Man 3, we learn that the vice president is complicit with the Mandarin after he ignores what specific warning from Rhodey?
Ooh, I don't know the specific warning.
Yeah, I think this is a multiple choice one.
Yeah, multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, the Mandarin is an actor. B, the Iron Patriot armor was stolen. C, Tony found the Mandarin's headquarters. Or D, AIM is not a real company.
I think it's A or C.
I think it's either C or D.
Let's go C then.
C? Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, I think it's Mandarin's an actor.
3, 2.
Repeat.
The whole question or just the options?
The options.
Okay. Your options again are A, the Mandarin is an actor. B, the Iron Patriot armor was stolen. C, Tony found the Mandarin's headquarters. Or D, AIM is not a real company.
Pretty sure it's A because Tony finds out that Mandarin is an actor while at the headquarters. And that's why.
Okay, we'll go with that.
A, final answer.
That is incorrect. Underminer chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, the Mandarin is an actor? B, the Iron Patriot armor was stolen? C, Tony found the Mandarin's headquarters? Or D, AIM is not a real company?
Josh, do you know?
B or C? I'm leaning towards C.
Yeah, me too.
All right, C, final answer.
That is incorrect. It was B, the Iron Patriot armor was stolen.
I couldn't remember if he had the Iron Patriot. Real quick, time. That thing I warned you about, alarm went off. Got it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, real breakdown. Your next question in the category of MCU. In Deadpool and Wolverine, what is the name of the organization that Paradox works for?
Time Variance Authority.
Yeah, the TVA.
TVA, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in the category of MCU. In Spider-Man No Way Home, who is the first multi-dimension villain that Peter encounters?
This should be Doc Ock, final, right?
It's Doc Ock.
Doc Ock, final answer.
That is also correct for 2 more points. All right, so at the end of round number 2, Real Breakdown gets their total up to 24 or 23, Nick, right?
23.
23 to 15 is the score. Let's get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions on the Fandom Fights. So it's the teams here, the category they can choose who will take a question. The other player will have to take question 2. They can reset for questions 3 and 4, and teams can confer on the 5th and final question. Once they hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 3? Race. Him.
All right, first category you can bet points on is American Spies. Let's get bets, starting with Underminers. Who's taking it and how much are you betting?
I'll take it for 2.
Okay, and Real Breakdown. Who's taking it and how much?
I'll take it for 0.
Okay, your question in the category of American Spies is: in Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit, what government organization does Thomas Harper work for? It's hard to tell on the camera, but can you see what's on my shirt?
I can't, no. What is
It's
it?
a bunch of grill stuff.
Oh, wow.
Very nice. Did you get it for Father's Day?
I did.
I was going to ask if you just get one of those like at the hospital once you have a kid and become a dad. They're like, okay, here's your shirt. You have to wear it forever.
5.
Can I get a repeat?
Yes, you can. Your question again. In Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit, what government organization does Thomas Harper work for? Yeah, I was talking to a friend at church this morning about how I'm officially at that age where I like pull up into the driveway and I'm like, ooh, I should get out the trimmer and trim the edge of these hedges here. They're sticking out a little bit. So I'm officially at that age. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nick.
DEA.
And Josh.
CIA?
CIA is the correct answer. So hitting that.
Let's go.
23-17 is now a 6-point game. Nick, what's next category?
Next category Daniel and Matt have to take is horror icons.
Let's get that starting with Matt.
0.
And Daniel.
0.
Okay. What's the question, Nick?
For stats only, your question is: which Halloween film opens in the year 1978 and then jumps 40 years into the future?
God damn it. I could have ended the match.
I like this question.
Future.
Is that the one where everything's shiny and chrome?
Everything's chrome in the future.
5, 4, 3,
Turned out not to be true.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Matt.
I hate that I know this. Halloween Kills.
And Daniel.
I don't know. I said Halloween, the Rob Zombie one.
Halloween Kills is correct. But still 23-17. You can reset who takes the next category. And the category is the MCU. Let's get bets starting with Underminers. Who's taking it?
I will take it for 2.
Okay. And Real Breakdown who's taking it?
I will take it for 1.
Okay. Your question in the category of the MCU. Who plays Ronan the Accuser in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Tim, you know what happens if both players hit or both players miss?
Yep.
What about if one player hits while the other one misses?
Well, it depends on which player is the one hitting.
Right, but like in both scenarios.
Yeah.
You know what? All right, cool.
Yeah. 5, 4.
There's a child present.
2,
No one's addressed it.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Josh.
Didn't get it. Jack Black.
And Matt.
Lee Pace.
And your winners, Real Breakdown, Lee Pace was the correct answer. Nick, thoughts on the match?
Great match, fun match. I like this crop of rookies, even if they don't always have like the best top notch matches. They're still fun to be a part of and to watch. But today, I think they both played very, very well. Honestly, it seems like things were far apart, but Underminers lets up one key steal, and that's a 4-point swing, and now they're kind of chasing a little bit too far from behind. But if they hadn't had to do that, this would be a lot closer, and we might be going a couple more questions. So overall, really happy with it. But yeah, good shit. Tim, how'd you feel about it? And we never asked you.
I thought it was very good. Yeah,
Great.
Good. Very good. All right. Let's go
Nobody cares. Let's see what they think. The Underminers, yeah, listen, heartbreaker, but you've learned a valuable lesson today that everyone learned at one point. He's upset that you didn't win. That everyone learns at one point or another. But it's okay, because if that's the worst thing that happened today and you guys would have been that much closer going into round 3, I think you can take that overall as a positive. This may put you in the negative as far as records go, but I think the way you guys have been playing, the way you've surprised your manager, may show for some good things to come. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, I think Javi really didn't motivate us all that well.
I mean, this is clearly our hobby, like at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm kicking myself for that that Captain Underpants question, because I totally thought it was a weird title.
Yeah, I just read it in elementary school. Never seen the movie.
Yeah.
Javi, is your strategy of like giving them a slightly backhanded compliment? Do you think you'll switch it up, or is that just going to be how we go moving forward?
We'll see. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. No, they played good. Josh, whose baby is that? Frick, did you steal a baby?
I don't know.
Oh no, Josh, you got to return that baby. I'm just kidding.
it.
Everyone watching who doesn't know, that is actually his baby.
This is my this is good.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah. No, they did well. I like that CIA poll. That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
That actually, when you said CIA, I don't know if Nick saw me, but I was literally like, "Let's go!" We
were very excited.
Baby.
He was crossing his fingers during the whole thing.
I actually was crossing my fingers. No, you guys played great. No, obviously, Real Breakdown's a great team. Matt's a great player. Nick's a better player than he thinks he is. I know sometimes he'll like the beef patty thing. Honestly, it's like that's not a terrible guess. I don't know. Like if you have no clue on where to go with. Anyway, sorry, they were just giving him crap during times of breaks. But yeah, no, good on them. I'm glad they're 2-1. We'll be back. Can we play? And you asked this question. Can we play Giancarlo and Liam again?
Maybe.
Yes.
Not out of the realm of possibility, I'll say that much. But
nice.
For now, guys, congratulations on a match well played, on making it further in round 3 than apparently you have made before, though the first time that was a good thing.
Yeah, that's true. The first time it was a great thing. It was the best thing.
But I look forward to your next match. Can't confidently say what that will be at the moment, so I'll leave you in suspense.
Good stuff. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Real Breakdown. Yes, justice for Mark, of course. Welcome back to the winner's circle. Gotta feel good to be here. Underminers made you earn it, but yeah, you got a key steal at the right moment. Put you far enough ahead where you could kind of coast through round 3 and wait for that category that you felt the strongest on. So overall, this was a match very well played. How are you guys feeling about the win?
I'm feeling really good, honestly, because I think I only missed like 1 or 2 in round 1.
Yeah.
Nick, you were really great. You were afraid you were gonna suck, and you didn't. I'm so proud of you for the Wizarding World pull, because you know I'm like Drew, and that's a category. If you miss, I'm gonna kill you. But no, it was great, and I know I probably will see Daniel and Javi soon, and I'm very interested in see how that goes, because they're great competitors, even if one's just a manager in this case. But no, I'm absolutely loving it, and hopefully this puts me in the Rookie of the Year conversation personally. We'll see. I got some work to do, but yeah.
I'd confidently say the conversation has been started. But Nick, your thoughts as well. You guys are probably in the conversation of rookie team as well. So how's that feel?
I liked showing people that we don't need to hit Wizarding World to win. That was like my big.
Yes.
That was my big thing. I felt pretty good about, because I know Matt did really well in Wizarding World in our previous matches, and it was nice to show off that like we're not a one-trick pony.
Nice.
Yes, gentlemen, you did really well. I'll just take it for you. Sorry.
No, take it, please.
Nick, Yeah, you did really well. There are definitely MCU questions there that I was in the back like, wait, what is this? And then like that Ant-Man pool was great, switching over. So yeah, really good job working together. It's always about making sure you are beating the opponent in front of you, not necessarily beating yourself in this. So like even if you have a bad round or a good round or whatever, if you're ahead or within or close, you're good. So great job, gentlemen. Good way to work together.
Don't know who you'll be playing yet, but that will be your next.
You just made Nick's day.
Your next shot at glory. Thoughts on that? Are you excited or new challenge?
New challenge, always excited personally. I'm enjoying this. Rue's just sitting over here making fun of me because he tried to get me to do this for a long time. And yeah. Hey.
Sweet deal. Well, it seems to be paying dividends.
Question.
Yes.
You might have to cut this out. Do we know the four-way? Do we know the four-way title picture at this
We
point?
know it's happened. That match has already happened.
So I can talk about it.
Well, yeah.
I can speak on the fact that we're in it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
Okay, cool. They come back in. Yeah, so that's fun because the way they're set up and the possibility of whatever happens in our title match, they might play some people on a side of a river that may or might not be the right one to rumble. And so that would be hilarious. And we'll see what happens.
Not out of the realm of possibility. But yes, real breakdown. I've only seen you improve. So if you keep on that trajectory, I like your chances. But congratulations on the win today. We'll see you guys real soon.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us today at Fandom Fights. Thank you so much to Real Breakdown and their manager, Rue. Thank you to the Underminers and their manager, Javi. I have been Tim. That was Nick. Thank you for writing, Nick. We'll see you next time with another great match. Until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.